This world has been sundered by a tide of arcane energy. The winds of magic churned into a maelstrom. The Tome of Fate drew me north to find out why. It guided me to a distant fortress steeped in blood. A battle was fought there. Though long over, the spirits still lingered. In the shadow of a broken portal, the trail ended. It was here the tome conversed with the dead. They told of Urson, the bear god of Kislev, lost in darkness. A noble prince ventured to save him, yet he strayed from the path and was corrupted by chaos. Savior became executioner. A single shot, bound in faith forsaken, pierced Urson's heart. And so the bear god roared. The tide that broke the world. Spirits, where lies Urson now? Is he here, in the north?
Beyond the maelstrom, in the realm of chaos, in the forge of souls.
Is he alive?
Wounded and dying, imprisoned in shadow.
What shadow? A demon's?
A master of the dark.
I knew who shackled the bear. Belacor. Only a fool would challenge Belacor. And yet, the power of a dying god, there is no greater prize. A mere drop of Urson's blood would break my curse, ending my servitude to this accursed book. Free to profit from its secrets. But Urson is locked in the Forge of Souls, deep in the realm of chaos, and I cannot enter this nightmarish domain. All routes have been sealed by the maelstrom. There must be a way. The tome unveils a spell to summon a portal, one to bypass the maelstrom and create a door into chaos. Knowledge to bargain, for I need an ally, one who is tempted by the power of the god bear and can withstand the horrors within.
And bam! Hello everybody, and the day has arrived, for we are here. Welcome. Warhammer 3, it's here. The day we've all been waiting for. I'm excited. I hope you're all excited to be here. Warhammer 3 Demons of Chaos, they're finally here. Kislev, my boys, Cathay, Ogres, we're all here. We've all been waiting for this day. I know I've certainly been waiting a long time since Warhammer 2 came out, and Immortal Empires. I've been waiting for the capstone of this great trilogy to come out and to, bring the climax to this whole series. I love Warhammer. Total War. It's like a dream come true to see these two come together like this. And here we are. We're going to be starting off our first campaign here as Kislev. I'll be having another series go on here as the Demons of Kislev, or Demons of Chaos, sorry, Demons of Kislev. Ooh, maybe. Hey, maybe. You never know. Do a Yuri from the prologue here. I have played a little bit in my free time. Of course I have. Are you kidding me? A little bit of Cathay. I played the prologue as well. Just to get to familiarize, kind of see, test some things out for myself, of course. But we'll be starting off here, Kislev, and we'll be going off here as Tsarina Katerina. Katerin, the Ice Queen herself. Very cool, badass woman here. End times, she does some pretty cool stuff. Summons a gigantic ice storm, fights off some badass demons. Very cool, though a little bit stupid. We don't talk about the end times all that much, though we'll kind of be living in it. But anyways, I mean, not much more to it, but just get into it. Time to unite the forces of Kislev and see if we can't free our patron god from the shackles that bind him in the Chaos Wastes.
A nation in mourning. False news has arrived before me. They believe Ursun is already dead. My proposition will require a delicate touch. I speak the truth. Your god is not dead. He lies in the realm of chaos, a captive of the Shadow Lord. It is no lie. For one drop of Ursun's blood, I can help you save him.
Choose your last words wisely, old man.
Through your bloodline, you and the bear are one. See past your grief. Search your heart. Ursun is alive.
He speaks the truth. He speaks the truth. Silence! We have lost what is most precious. Many say I am at fault, that I no longer have the right to sit on this throne. So I stand. I stand with my people, all of you. And if it comes to it, I shall die with my people. We have been blinded by grief. Ursun lives, and while he fights to draw breath, we fight for him! For Ursun! For Kislev! For Ursun! For Kislev!
Ursun! Kislev! Ursun! Kislev! Ursun! Kislev!
Kislev marches north, into hell.
Our goal is to rescue Ursun, the god-bear of Kislev, from the clutches of Bellicor. After fraught bargaining, my price is agreed, and I will do all I can to guide the Kislevites to their lost god.
Come then, before I change my mind and cast you into the ice. Advise me.
Your Highness, there are enemies close by that threaten your throne. If we are to save Ursun, they must be dealt with first. The Maelstrom has forced Northmen, worshippers of the Dark Powers, into Kislev lands. They have taken Kislev. Slay the trespassers. These incursions and the endless winter have sown doubt in the subjects of your burgeoning reign. Followers of the Great Orthodoxy resent your rule. Pacify such malcontents through diplomatic means or martial might. Kostaltin, the supreme patriarch of Ursun's cult, is the instigator of this rebellious feeling. He must be dealt with. If left to fester, it shall cause a schism from which Kislev will never recover. Fortunately, there are allies to be found on our borders, to the west and south. Foster alliances with the Empire and those Kislevite tribes who have always been loyal to your bloodline. There is much to do, Your Highness, if the motherland is to be secured and your god saved. Let us begin.
Alright, bam, here we go. Into the wastes of Kislev here. Beautiful. Whole bunch of exposition there. From what I've seen so far, this campaign is a lot more narrative driven, a lot more narrative focus. So there is something to consider though there. But from here on, it should get a little bit better until we get into some more of the quest battles. But here we go. All right, here Kislev, Tsarina Katerin, with our Kislevite armies ready to march out. Okay, first off, Norskins. I'm very well acquainted with getting rid of them. Where we can just straight up move up here. Get rid of these guys. Bam, straight up. Right off the bat, murdered him. Oh, dude, sacrifice.
The queen demands.
I want to get up some devotion. Take out them. Kislev. What we're all about here, we need devotion because we need to get ahead of Kastalton here. He's leading the church, the Great Orthodoxy here of Kislev. And he's... Oh, whoops, wrong way. He's up over here somewhere. Doing his whole thing, trying to destabilize our court. You know, take his own power. You know how it goes. He's a kind of Volkmar type, only instead of being the staunch ally of the leader
None shall question
of our empire, he's our main rival, which is, you know, quite unfortunate. But, you know, it is what it is, and we'll have to overcome no matter what. Go ahead, get up, Route Marcher.
Grows absolute.
We already know how this goes. All right, of these techs, what do we want to get up for first? Oh, okay, we can get some of these. Casualty replenishment rate is good. We get quite a bit of pretty good tech here, and we get more as we unlock better better cities. But I think what we're gonna want is growth. Growth getting up first is always good. The faster that we can grow and build up, the better. The better off we're going to be, and the faster we're going to be able to, you know, take over everywhere else. Let's see. We can build an orthodoxy here. This is going to give us devotion per turn, which is pretty nice. We could do an invocation here, but I kind of want to save up my devotion in order to get some supporters. So that way we can get ahead here a little bit. 'Cause that feels like the kind of the main thing that we need to do here.
Chaos.
All right, we're gonna move you up to the border, then we're gonna move up to Kislev and try to take the Eastern Oblast here, since it's of Volksgrad, Forge of like Avigor, Gerslag, all these good places, and all the way up to Prague and the Cursed City here. Just really try to conquer down this whole area.
The Ice Queen
Go
never
ahead, get in
fails.
our Ice Maiden here. A whole bunch of all sorts of icy
I will
goodness here.
brook no complaint.
And just give me
We are
closer.
both
We need more ranged
You
options.
and
All right, but I mean, here we are. Great to be here and playing this game. So far, my initial thoughts of Warhammer 3, pretty great. Nice to be playing it. Pretty good to be here. The reviews of this game have been initially mixed. Some of it is deserved. There are definitely some issues with the game. Some of it has been exaggerated. It's a complicated situation for sure. I would definitely recommend this if you are into Warhammer, if you enjoyed the previous games. It's more Warhammer.
Kislev's wrath.
Really? More Warhammer, more good is how I would describe it. But, you know, of course, wary if you don't have a great system. Warhammer's never been greatly optimized. Total War games in general have never been greatly optimized. Go ahead and vote person here. It's just something that, you know, has never been and will never be. You know, it's just how it goes. But, you know, take that as your own will. Expectations. Manage them, basically. Alright, but here we go. Our first minor settlement battle here. We're going to take a look at how they have reworked those. We got our Business of Winter. We have some pretty nice troops here with the Ice Guard. Be able to move in here, and I think we should be able to take these guys out with some clever usage of our spells. Alright, and bam, here we go. Into our first minor settlement, and already one of my favorite changes. Settlements, they actually exist and are nice. Look at this. Already. More. It's like custom settlement battles, only they don't crash my game half the time that I load into them, which is, I mean, already, let's go. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and group up all our boys together here. And really, like, you guys should join into there, because I'm going to be using them as archers here. Don't worry, I'll give you all the juicy zoom-ins here in a moment. Actually, you can join in with there, because that's really where you need to be. Alright, so from what I've played so far, Kislev, really what we're wanting to do here is combine what we're strong at, which is our combined arms tactics. Basically, most of the units that we employ here have combined arms. Our armored corsairs here, these guys have pistols along with their great weapons. Same here with these guys. These guys have great weapons, so they have good AP and get in there, hit hard, but they also have pistols, so they can close in. Same thing with these guys. These guys have shields, a little bit better in melee, a little bit more defensive, but again, also these pistols, so they can actually shoot before getting stuck in. Same thing with these Ice Guard with swords, a little bit better melee attack here, and of course they have a bonus versus infantry of 9, so they're going to be hitting better here. That melee attack of 42 is actually going to be hitting more like 51 because of that bonus versus infantry, which is pretty good.
Defenders of Kislev!
And of course they also have bows, so they can shoot in. As you can see, 31 there. And these are just regular corsairs, so they can't. But you can also get corsairs with spears, so they can have dual purpose. And that's kind of what they're all about. Kislev dual purpose all the time. Look at the beautiful Katarine, and then her little ice maiden there. Very cool. And we have a ice leopard. Very cool. Loving Kislev's aesthetics. All very icy, very cool. And of course we have our winged lancers, based off of one of the most badass cavalry regiments in known history, the winged hussars. And so you basically just throw them into Warhammer, and yeah, really cool. Can't wait to get Bear Cav up. One of the things I've been most excited for, and looking forward to just in Warhammer in general for forever. So yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to that, to getting up those units. And so my battle plan here is we're just gonna push up, use up all of our ammunition, probably try to push my cav up and around.
Take not one step backwards.
Oh yes, and by the way, speeches are back, which is pretty cool. If you stick around your general at the start, they'll blabber off a little bit before we start. Now they do have a tower up. We got to watch out for that. Once we get into range, we'll try to break it down. Luckily, towers can be broken pretty easily. So we do have that going for us. We'll bring you guys around like so. I'll bring you guys around like this. Alright, bring our winged lancers around. Start pushing them up. They don't have anything over there. The AI is about the same as far as I've noticed. They perform about the same. Bring you guys around here. Never mind. They're building up a barricade. You guys can still come over here, try to break through there. It'll be a while. Alright, you guys can start moving in. They're easy. They're all blobbing up around one area here. It happens. It's what the AI used to do in siege battles. They still do it. So, you know, it's whatever. Alright, you guys can start coming into here. Alright, we can start getting into these javelin hunters here. And actually, if we could get rid of this tower, that would be great. There we go. Perfect. Well, maybe bring you guys into like here. That'd be great. Get Ice Maiden's Kiss. The winged lancers. Get them all the way back into that back victory point. Go ahead and just capture that real quick. Alright, pop down this little spell here. Alright, and they're all blobbing up around our heroes, which is pretty good. Alright, get them firing in here. Go ahead and get down a hailstorm, which is very cool. I love all the new spells, they all look very cool. Oh, hell yeah, bringing them down. No blood pack yet, which is, of course, very, very weird. It always feels weird when a new Total War game comes out and you have to deal with no blood packs or anything yet. Always weird. Always weird to deal with that little transitionary period. But, you know, it is what it is. Yeah. Oh. Come on, break it down. There we go. They kind of just forgot about it there. All our boys firing to the back of them, doing good work. Catherine getting beat up a little bit here, but her Ice Maiden is doing well. She's kind of getting some nice attacks off over here. There we go, and looks like we're capturing their main capture point here. You guys could break down that thing, that would be great. If you guys could destroy that, that would be great as well.
Lord of ice. Maiden of ice.
Another hailstorm, please. Yeah, destroy that tower. Being very annoying. These Ice Guard are great, by the way. Down another one of these, and we're about to be able to destroy, to take out their key building, which will be good. We'll get rid of the leadership buff that the defenders have here. One interesting thing about sieges that I've noticed is mass is a little bit weird. For sure. Okay, Zarina's back. Her leadership has stabilized because she's no longer getting surrounded. Nice Maiden's kids.
Follow the breeze.
Alright, move her back into the fight then. We don't quite have the magic up here. Please break through this barricade. Good, there we go. And there we go. We have captured the main leadership point. Not only capturing a main point for them, but getting rid of the bonus that the defenders had there, which is pretty good. Probably get rid of those Marauder Hunters. That would have been good. I kind of forgot about that. They have pretty good missile strength. That's actually a pretty big misplay. Bad on me. Bad on me. Those Armored Corsairs getting pretty messed up because of that. But, you know, happens. It is what it is. But we'll focus down on the archers now. Most of them are starting to break off. Winged Lancers starting to get into the Marauders now. Yeah, nice downhill charge. Yes, very good. Going to pop down our Bitterness of Winter. And the Marauder Hunters getting picked off here. Yeah, these Ice Guard are really good. Probably the best units we have in our army right now, maybe besides the Winged Lancers. Oh yeah, Ice Maid, you don't want to get...
I am the storm.
Yeah, there we go.
It is my path.
We need some help taking out their lord here. Thought we still had some other Corsairs on them. There we go. And there goes the leadership. And our first settlement is taken. Get rid of most guys. Alright, and bam, there we go. First settlement is taken here. And we can go ahead and do my favorite. You already know. Go ahead and loot. Occupy. Best way to do it. Get that extra income coming on in. Prepare you. Hollowed wood is pretty good. It's that casualty replenishment rate going for our army, which is pretty important. Get up Ice Maiden's
With
Kiss.
this, I guard Kislev.
Alright, and you, Hailstorm, that spell seemed pretty good.
Boyars bow to no one.
All right, looks like we have a guy who might come up and try to mess us up.
We serve the motherland.
But hopefully we can go ahead and dissuade him from doing anything.
No
Another
higher
army
power
coming up.
than I.
Kislev. Yeah, Kislev should be fine if he decides to siege
Boyars
out.
bow to no one.
With how sieges have been reworked,
They
it's a
are
lot
one
easier to
people.
defend off now and defend your territories than it was before. But yeah, Kislev very focused on that combined arms tactic, kind of similar to the Empire. Only a lot of our
None shall question.
forces can do multiple roles at
One
the same
land.
time.
Kislev endures.
Okay, go ahead and get Inspiring Presence because it now is better. Instead of just the character aura, it also gives that experience per turn.
It is mine.
Which is really good because getting those chevrons up quicker is important. All right,
Mistress of Ice.
we need some more troops and we do need some more replenishment up right
Ice
now.
Queen of Kislev. Pledge your
I'm gonna get you up, and I'm
obedience
actually
to
gonna get some global recruitment going on here because I do need some armored corsairs
me. I will brook no.
coming in as well. So it's gonna hurt our economy a little bit, but you know, stall us for a little bit here, just to make sure that we're in a strong position to keep going forward. All right, then give me the casualty replenishment rate, because
The
that
great
also seems to be
orthodoxy
quite important.
provides.
It's not incredibly
None
good
shall
here.
question me.
All right, we'll build up a little bit of an economy. Move up an Irgorov. Igorov, Fort Javoka, Volksgrad, and then Prague.
They are one people.
All right, and then we should be looking in a good spot. And again, we want to try to beat Kastalton here in
Frozen
the
King.
race. We have to show him up, show that we're better than him, that we're a better ruler, basically. A little bit of politicking going on here. Let's see. Okay, they got a patriarch here. Medium casualties. Close victory. I don't quite like that too much. So we'll probably go in here and fight this one again. Auto resolve seems to be a little bit pyrrhic, especially when it comes to summon battle. So we'll go ahead and push into this one as well. All right, and bam, here we go on a nice little Kislevite settlement here. And just start deployment. I don't bother with the gambling for magic. Come on. Don't need to feed our addiction quite yet. Very cool. Very beautiful. Game, as always, nailing just the aesthetic. The Kislevite background's just absolutely beautiful.
For the people.
Looking good. All right.
The people's
Now,
ruler.
go ahead and get all of our boys. I already go here. Ice Guard. You kind of come into the center here. You can join in there. And once we get some more forces, we can like spread out and attack multiple fronts. But right now, I'm more concerned about concentrating my forces so that I can, first of all, micro a little bit better because I'm terrible at it, and second of all, to better concentrate my fire.
The Frostbringer. I will not
Okay,
brook
so we're gonna
cowardice,
move up here.
hesitation or failure. Fight
So you
until
guys
your
can come up
last
here.
breath.
We fight for Ursan! Wolf
Three, and
position!
of course you guys up the center who can focus fire wherever we want you guys. So we can get rid of this first tower and then push up, regroup our forces here, and then push up towards that final capture point. Though by then we'll probably have eliminated all their forces. Again, AI seems to group up, defend the front with all their might. Sometimes they spread out and do more defense in depth. It kind of depends. You know, like before, the AI, it depends. Sometimes they're good at defense in depth. Sometimes they're not. It just depends. It's the AI. What can you really expect? All right, good. First tower is down. And we'll push you guys up over here
Kislevites
towards.
moving!
Cutters, repositioning!
I can get those pistols going. Oh, hell yeah. Other armored corsairs. Ready to get a duel going on with them.
Armored Cossars! Our duty
Probably don't have our heroes going out to get clobbered. Yeah, pistol duels. Hell yeah. I'm ready. Got some Kislevite dervishes. They might be trying to do something, but they're not able to really get any ground here.
Defenders of Kislev!
Dervishes, very, very cool. Like early game like have. If you can like get them behind to ravage archers and stuff, then that'd be
Comrades
very
of the
good.
bear!
But other than that, they don't really have any use here. Kislev also they have a really cool faction ability, By Our Blood. Normally, when they would waver or break, they instead go become unbreakable. So Kislev just very durable. It's a very durable faction. It's going to be very hard to break through them.
Go with honor!
I go!
So yeah, very cool. Going to be very good as a last stand, and going to be very good against Chaos. Cannot wait for the combined Immortal Empires map to come out. Going to be a whole lot of fun.
Wolf the Kislevites!
Especially with my concoction of mods. Once that all comes out in the Steam Workshop, support is enabled. Oh boy, is that going to be something. Alright, Ice Maiden's Kiss. I don't know how good this is. It doesn't seem to be great. It does something. Alright, here we go. Now we can pop down this. Dire Blood's popping, but we can get rid of that early, which is still worth something.
For Mother Kislev!
And you guys fire Armor Corsairs. Of course, they don't have the greatest ammo capacity, so they'll run out quite quickly. But you know, it's better than nothing. Corsairs with spears here.
Armored Cossars!
Corsairs, get up there.
Ice Guard!
Alright, let's push you guys up here as well.
It is done!
Start pushing up further in.
Lost maiden.
Oh, they have a little barrier there, that's why. Yeah, Ice Sail's pretty good. Also have the new slowdown thing whenever you're selecting abilities or spells, which is pretty nice. Just to help more accurately select them. I don't know if it really matters. If it like is annoying or anything, just let me know and I can turn it on or off, whatever. Whatever feels best. Alright, here comes a beautiful charge in. Come on, finish them off here, boys. Corsairs and spears. They're alright, but, you know, low armor, low stats, preloads here. Gonna be finished off pretty quickly here. Alright, and I don't think they have much remaining here. Just these final Corsairs. Yeah, there we go. Victory is achieved. And maybe one last parting Ice Maiden's Kiss. Oh, that did okay. I do like the lazy health bar, so I can actually see how much a certain spell does. Snow Leopards actually are pretty good. I trust them on the prologue. Especially against like Gavin stuff, as like a Gunner type of unit, they're pretty effective. They can do quite a lot because they're high weapon strength and bonus versus large. Pretty effective. There we go. Another settlement falls to the Ice Queen. All right, and bam, there we go. Decisive victory is ours, and go ahead and do the old funny sack.
My
and then
frozen
occupy it.
kingdom expands.
Probably not collect income. It's not making anything anyways. An Orthodoxy Shrine. Probably get rid of that. Get like a farm going so we can get the growth
Tsarina
coming in.
Catherine of Kislev.
All right, and Tsarina Katerin. Keep on upgrading your casting ability because that's what you're all about here. What do we want up here? Frostblades is pretty good. It's a huge single target buff. As you can see, plus 24 melee attack and plus 50%
With
weapon
this,
strength.
I guard Kislev.
pretty good. I just wish you could upgrade it to be AoE, so it could be like a Briona's Time Warp. Unfortunately, not quite. Out of all of these, I'm not actually sure about this lore of magic, so this is brand new to me. Let's go ahead and try Biting Wind. That one seems better than the one Katerin is using, honestly, because I did try out this lore in the prologue, and it seemed just okay. The hail magic seems alright. Alright, Kislev, you're doing alright. Kislev, is there anything you can do? No, not quite. Income from farms, actually. Okay, income from farms in the local region. Alright, that's also good. Devotion. Gestalten getting a little bit ahead, but that's okay. Sometimes it's better. You can let the AI take an early lead to make sure our position is a little bit more stable. Move up on Fort Javoka, and then back towards Volksgrad.
Ice Queen of Kislev.
Alright, yeah, Farmstead. Give me that growth going.
Ice Queen.
Move up
Kislev
right
goes
towards
forth.
here.
We are
Get another
both
archer coming in.
you and I.
Even if that army moves back and takes Igorov, that's okay, because then we can just take you, move back, and it's all in one nice little thing. Oh, dude, one motherhood, or one motherland, Brotherhood of the Bear. Perfect.